Welcome to Essar International. Essar International, known for 3 decades of legacy. Essar International, known for Pan-India supplies with global presence. Essar International is government-recognized export house. Essar International, known for deliverance. Essar International, known for on time, every time. Essar International, known for trust. Essar International, known for product quality. Essar International got the Best Supplier Award.
Congratulations. Here for Best Company in Raw Materials, SME Sector, goes to Essar International.
Good afternoon, friends. One small request. We have distributed this page to everybody. First 2 pages are to be just ticked in case if you need any sample, TDS, price, anything. Mention your company name and we will tear off 2 pages. Rest of it you can take it. We have few strategic products as a raw material for paint and printing industries. Among them, Polysacchride Resin is the latest addition. It's an imported next generation emulsifier for using water in alkyd resin based synthetic enamel paints. If compared with locally available emulsifiers, Polysacchride resin is much better in all the categories. No water suppression, stability is better, gloss is better, drying time, wettability, water addition is better, and yellowing is comparable. For using polysaccharide resin, it's easy, but then there are 2-3 recommendations that it is to be added as per suggested steps only. Water is added at the rate of 60 to 100 liters per minute on the disc of the mixture at a high speed RPM in the range of 1000 to 1500 RPM. Strongly advised to stir the product after addition of polyresin and water for at least 30 minutes to develop strong cohesive strength between product and added water. And stability test can be taken by putting the product, final product, in oven at 55 degrees centigrade for 48 hours for checking separation and viscosity stability. When compared with the standard formula and after using polysaccharide resin, there is a good saving. Here it is shown 24, but then it depends on company to company and formulation to formulation. So savings can be definitely achieved. Now, how to use is shown here briefly in this video.
Direct addition. Add 70% of red mill base. Mix gently. Add 0.5% of Polyresin100. Mix of Polyresin100 and red mill base at 150 RPM. Add 25% of water. Rise the speed of mixer to 1000 RPM. Add the water by rate 60 to 100 liter min.
Per minute.
Continuous the mixing at 1000 RPM for 30 to 45 min. Test the stability and physical properties.
Then we have Rheology Modifer imported from China, and it has been approved by many big companies. They are already using this product. The main functions, you know, it's thickening, anti-settling, thixotrophy, anti-sagging. Now, grades can be, there are 5 grades. Grades can be chosen on the solvent system. There are 2 ways. You can make pre-gel or you can directly add post-addition. The grade comparison is given here with the most famous grades. We have various grades of hydrocarbon resin, and this is very commonly used raw material in the paint companies for improving water resistance and for lowering the cost. So there are various functions of this product. Now we have the grades based on melting point and color. So we have lighter color, color free, then color 5, melting point 120, 130, and cheapest version is 120 and color 11. In hydrocarbon resin, most commonly used C5 hydrocarbon resin for road marking paints. There are grades which are absolutely water white and used for clear coat. We have zinc phosphate. It is produced from high purity zinc salts, offer a unique advantage of enhanced corrosion protection in zinc-rich paint and anti-corrosive paint primer system. There are various grades are available based on color, micron size, and salt water paste. We have, in zinc phosphate, we have economy grade as well. If somebody wants cheaper grade, that too we have. And price difference between premium grade and economy grade is very wide. Then we have zinc dust. Zinc dust is again a very strategic product for making industrial paints, and now trend is to use secondary zinc dust because primary zinc dust is costing more. So in secondary zinc dust, again, cost saving is very good, and purity is not that bad, you know. Primary zinc is about 94 metallic zinc and given 96%. Here is metallic zinc 90%. Micron size is given up to 325. We also have in 240 micron size, and it can be given in various spec as per customer's requirement, because 2-pack zinc silicate paints need some special packing. So those packing also can be given. We have imported zinc dust from Korea, and basic difference is the particle shape. The zinc dust produced by this Korean company is the process called distillation process. There are 2 processes. One is the atomization and another one is distillation. Now atomization is done at 250 degrees centigrade, whereas distillation at 1250 degrees centigrade, it is distilled, condensated, and desired particle shape and particle size is obtained by this system. Now, necessarily all the particles are round, whereas atomizer system uneven particle shape. High metal content, high anti-corrosion property, and low lead content is obtained in this grade. This is the specification of imported zinc dust. No doubt, it's very costly. It is produced from purest form of zinc dust. Another workhorse is the cuprous oxide from Essar stable. Cuprous oxide we are getting from our principal Nordox AS. It's a Norwegian company, and among two well-known companies in the world, one is Kemet in America, another one is Nordox in Norway. Nordox capacity is 20,000 tons per annum, and they have major selling grade is paint grade zinc dust, paint grade cuprous oxide, whereas they have agro grade as well. Now, for obtaining the best result, Nordox painted grade is produced with catalytic oxidation process, and by this process they get desired particle size and shape, and because of that the paint, anti-fouling paint produced out of this grade is the unique and long lasting. It is mainly applied on ship bottom and fishing boat bottoms. Now, fishing boat bottom and ship bottom constantly stays in a sea water, and there are attachments like barnacles, algae, tube worms, and bryoza. This, if it is stuck to the ship bottom or fishing boat bottom, it reduces the speed of the ship or boat, and diesel consumption increases. So using the proper grade of cuprous oxide is very essential. No doubt there are cheaper grades available from China, but then it's not worth. Nordox cuprous oxide paint grade is bright colored, reflecting a narrow particle size distribution and low risk of discoloring during application. The paint grade is easy to grind, and it has a high oil absorption rate. Low moisture content is maintained throughout the transportation and storage with Nordox 25 kilo multiply PE coated paper bags or jumbo bags. The purpose of applying anti-fouling is to avoid increased fuel cost caused by friction from marine growth. Anti-fouling also reduces the speed of invasive species in harbor. Anti-fouling paint typically contains 25 to 40% cuprous oxide. However, for fishing boat, nobody uses this high percentage in India because it's not feasible to use cost-wise. Anti-fouling is applied every 5 to 7 years, 4 to 6 times during the vessel's lifetime. Whereas fishing boat here in India, they apply almost every season. Before Nariyal Purnima, they take out the boats, they maintain it, they paint it. So mostly fishing boats are painted every year. Then we have Polygloss 90 kaolin, which is imported from USA, and it's a unique grade. There is no match available in the world for this grade. It gives a good saving on titanium dioxide consumption. But then cost-wise, we have introduced some local grades as well, which is called high gloss. And cost of high gloss is half of the Polygloss 90. Well, titanium dioxide is a common product everybody offers. We also offer it, try to make some money. Then we have copper pyrithion, zinc pyrithion. It's a booster biocides, and applied zinc pyrithion is applied for water-based paints, and copper is used for anti-fouling paint. We have organic pigment, but then we mostly use this product for export. Essar International is government recognized export house, and we are exporting good amount of pigment and pigment paste. Sodium and magnesium aluminum silicates are called, brand name is a cypernate and produced by Evonik. Earlier it was a proprietary product of Huber, and they sold it to Evonik. Then we have methyl ethyl anti-skinning agent from GSFC. Inorganic chrome pigments we sell of Voxco pigment, synthetic iron oxide locally produced, and we are selling it to local market. Well, these few panels I am presenting here on behalf of Mr. Jagdish Acharya, who is the CEO of Paint and Coating Skill Council. It's a government recognized organization, and Mr. Jagdish Acharya is trying his best to train the people for painting, technology, and for work floor helpers. He calls it a transforming mission. It is an honor to address this esteemed gathering. This is said by Mr. Jagdish Acharya. Bridging the talent and skill gap in India's paint and coating industry, critical for industry growth and workforce empowerment. India is the world's youngest largest workforce. 250 million youth entering the job market over the next decade. Paint and coating sector valued at 70,000 crores, and acute shortage of skilled professionals across roles. Most applicators in the informal economy lack formal training and recognition. Paint and Coating Skill Council is working for recognizing as an awarding body by the National Council for Vocational Education and Training. It is appointed by central government. Development of over 20 qualification packs. This for paint and coating sector. Trained and certified up till now, trained and certified close to 1 lakh candidates as skilled painters, applicators, and technicians. Assessment and certification of painters, chemists, and supervisors. Online training modules, learning management systems, women painter initiative, tribal area skill development initiative. However, demand for skilled workers continue to exceed supply. The call to action to bridge, yes sir, to bridge the skill gap, Mr. Jagdish Acharya needs the support from the industry. He wants investment in training initiative, promote awareness of skilled professionals, adopt certified workers, contribute to curriculum development. Build nation of skilled professionals, ensuring faster, cleaner, reliable service for consumers, higher productivity and reduced cost for industry, better livelihoods and growth opportunity for workers. Key focus areas are there. I am just avoiding those things. And key interventions. The closing thoughts, the paints and coating industry has immense potential. Skilled workforce is key to realizing this potential, and it is to be transformed, this challenge into opportunity. Now, I think you should note it down, and if you need to contribute in any way, or you need some skilled workforce or technical people, please take a picture of this slide, and you can contact Mr. Jagdish Acharya, who is the CEO of Paints and Coating Skill Council. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.